I'm not even gonna start an intro. Deal with it.
What?
Man, you know, training doesn't deserve intros.
Training.
Stop! Don't stop! Just auto yes, please. Auto yes.
Old games, am I right?
Morty! Researcher Morty!
We can't talk about Rick and Morty. It's controversial.
You know what else is controversial?
What?
Some of the things I post.
I'm just gonna be honest. If half the shit we say somehow gets taken out of context, we will get fucking canceled like shit. I'm just being real.
I welcome it.
As long as it don't. I mean, I think I've said. I don't think I've said where I said I lived in New York. I'm not gonna finish this statement.
There were
Just
a
in
few
case.
things that got really close.
Hmm?
I mean, you've said a few things that were objectively pretty close to something really bad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we both.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I try to actually watch it more. Like, to be fair.
Well, yeah, especially we both lately had to take it down a bit because especially of YouTube's new fucking rules.
I mean, the new rules is like any swear you can't say, whatever, blah 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 blah. I don't care. I'm not swearing. It's a free country.
And another thing, let's just hope to God that it's like, okay, to make it clear, obviously we don't say the stuff we say with malintent. It's usually us just dicking around because fuck it, we're just two dumbasses.
Yeah.
So obviously out of context, some of the things we've said, you know, I'll admit it's maybe not fully right to say, but at the same time, it's like, man, the internet always
controversial topics.
Yeah, and let's just be real. The internet is so famous for taking, admittedly taking bits that are not right to say, but taking it out of context or like making it seem that that's all the person says.
Oh, this grind is so slow.
It do be slow, but it's like the only place to grind.
Shut up! I don't care about your dialogue. Let me in. Don't ask me that I need to go to the next zone.
This is the only bad thing from Colosseum is that there's no like real way to grind without this. It's like.
Oh my god, you did it!
Good job.
Good for you!
Good for you. Good for me. Do, what a sweet.
That Vulpix looks so sad. I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care.
context, I'm just spamming A at this point.
That's why I thought you.
I'm probably gonna move Surf up to the first position just so I could spam it better. But you're too strong. You can move moves, right?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh no. Teacher.
No, teacher.
Teacher,
You should be careful what we say next. No. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe you did it.
You did it. You did it. Yay, look at Seamos. You did it. Something, 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 a snitch. Who is snitch? He's a fucking go.
I have a DM from Pondy. What?
Nani? Shall we intrude in his privacy and say it out loud?
Yes. Because it should say on my Discord that I'm currently busy.
Are they actually spamming you?
No, they sent me a message though.
I mean, you could just wait for later, or like between. After.
Or I could look right now and be a dick.
I mean, actually though, it is his privacy. We shouldn't say it out loud.
Okay, Cap. So I am mega sorry, but.
Okay.
Alright. I'll send you the text sessions. No! Fuck text sessions.
Was he open to do one with you, or?
He wanted to do stuff for Nathan's stuff. If you can't do it before that, then
Oh, okay.
not happen. I don't got time. I've already I think I've been lenient with everyone so far.
Yeah.
You know, fucking whenever it's convenient for them and this or that, whatever. But nah. If people can't find time for me, I can't find time for them anymore at this point.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. Alright, but can you hit the whooper, please? I know he's a ground type, so I haven't been using the electricity.
You do be a groundy boy.
And he also has water absorb currently, so I can't use surf.
He's an annoying bastard.
Man, I wish my Kaiser had water absorb.
What does it have instead? Your mother. It does have water.
It has water absorb.
How dare you lie to me? How dare you so
Fun old lady.
lady? I thought that was so
Why is Dust
fun.
Call so close to the ground?
Hmm?
Why is Dust Call so low to the ground?
To find the bodies, my boy.
But everyone knows that the bodies were mutilated beyond recognition.
Oh, I wasn't talking about identifying. I mean just eating the bodies. It has to be close to eat, my darling.
I see. I wonder if her Dust Skull's her late husband. What?
That's fucked, dude.
Oh, Cherry, why?
Oh, that's fucked. I mean, fucking Pokemon are ghost Pokemon. Like, half of ghost Pokemon are like a human soul that walked into an object. Oh, now you're a Pokemon.
A human soul that was stolen by another Pokemon.
It's like, so like, the most recent example is that grass ghost Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet.
That makes no sense with its description, where it just tumbles up and somehow is fucking.
Pokemon.
What was it called? It's there's certain word for it. It's
Tumbleweed?
No. It's not about Pokemon.
Oh, Tumbleweed.
It's somehow corporeal enough to fucking touch grass. Instead of incorporeal. Like a soul should be.
The soul stuck to weed, tumbleweed, and then boom, it's the Pokemon.
That's the thing. It has to be corporeal to do that, but souls are usually incorporeal.
I mean, do we know what souls are? Are souls real, man? Are
Have
we
you ever
going
felt
to
a soul touch you?
Huh?
Have you ever felt a soul touch you?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Okay, but like, okay, but then now, okay, if we're going to be talking about this, how would you know if the soul touches you?
Well, you would feel it, obviously.
Okay, but what would it feel like?
Something corporeal instead of incorporeal.
Okay, but what, like, does it go through you? Is that what you're saying?
Danny, the definition of touch is to physically touch something.
Yes.
So that means it would have to be corporeal.
Okay, but then okay, so when you're saying when a ghost touches you, what?
That it would be corporeal in this case.
Okay.
If something passes through you, it's not actually touching you.
Okay, I get that, but now I'm so like how would you feel? Like how would that actually feel though? Like if something just like something invisible, like, and obviously it went through your body because it can't touch you. How would that like actually feel though? It would fucking be weird.
Something that isn't corporeal.
Yeah.
Old lady. Oh, it's her sister.
Oh yeah. Do you think? Do you think we? Do you think there are ghosts and shit like real stuff?
Oh, I believe in ghosts.
I don't know what. It's like there's like so many accounts where it's like there's probably something, right? And I guess it's not crazy to say like a soul or a spirit, but it's just also weird for me to like say a ghost. I don't know.
Obviously,
like,
saying this isn't going to mean a shit to either you or anyone else, but I'm going to say it right now. I have had encounters. Well, actually, I'm not going to say encounters. I'm going to say there's been unexplainable events, and if you can come up with an explanation, you know, everyone's... Try me. I want to see an explanation of this. I'm going to actually tell a story.
Okay, go for it.
I was in a Discord voice call with Sharpness, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was just sort of talking to him. This is back when I was using Discord on my phone.
Yeah.
As we were talking, he had to go do something, I think, at the time, whatever. And through his mic, and I'm saying specifically through his mic because I live in a trailer park. I know there's kids around here. However, it was in the dead of night, like midnight. There was no fucking sane parent that was figured it out, and also it was clearly through the mic. I heard a child laughing through his mic, and I was like, oh, he's probably like taking care of his sister's kid or something like that. He comes back, and I ask him, so who's like the kid laughing to you, like whatever? Because I heard like really loud laughter, but they just kind of like messing with your mic. He says, what kid? He says, the kid that you don't, isn't there a kid in your house or something? I said, no, there's no one else here but me. I was like, okay. I know I heard something. There's no one outside. It's dark out. It was clearly through a mic. And you're saying that there's no one there. Is there like someone in another apartment above you or something? No. Nope. Anyone wants to explain that to me, go ahead. You know, I'll take anything at this point. You want to explain how static waves affect specifically Discord? It wasn't like I was talking on like a phone line. That would be more understandable because like there are voices that can come through the telephone, right?
I thought you were gonna say the not telephone. I don't know what they're called. It's like yeah.
Yeah, no, I can understand interference, but the thing is, again, this was a Discord call, not a phone call.
Yeah.
A phone call would have been a bit of a different situation.
It's like, yeah, it's like, again, I don't know.
So, again, anyone wants to explain that, feel free. I'll take any explanations at this point, as long as they make sense. So far, nothing has made sense to explain. He doesn't have pets, he didn't have a soundboard on, you know, nothing like that.
Yeah, it's like those type of things, and like, you know, I don't know, some of the crazy, and honestly that's like not like a crazy example, because like, you know, there's people that say, oh, a ghost or something lifted or like moved an object or something.
Yeah.
It's when your example is literally you heard child laughter, and then there's like no realistic explanation for it, then that's where I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. That legit could have been another entity. So it's like and
I'm gonna shoot down some more ideas before anyone starts commenting about these. I know I have sleep deprivation issues. I know that like I can get to that point where I start hearing things. However, I wasn't tired. I was actually quite wide awake. Yeah, no, there's no way it was something going on in my head. Because that only happens when I'm trying to sleep, not when I'm awake.
Yeah. I really don't know. It's like... And another thing that does lean me towards a bit more that there probably is entities. There's probably something. Is that, you know, I won't say it's like I've had that big of an experience like you with but you know, I've had like the casual like feeling being watched. I've had the casual like maybe like I feel like an object moves or something. It's like I've had like those casual things where it's like a person can say, oh, that's probably just your nerves or something, and I do, for me personally, when I feel like my quote-unquote experiences, I do feel it's mostly just my own nerves getting the best of me. But then there's also like times where you feel like there's something. Sometimes I feel like there's something in my room sometimes, but like I also just knock that to me being like the anxiety-filled fuck Diane, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But with your experience, where you say you heard fucking child out there, they're like, well, I don't know what to answer because I don't think that's fucking anxiety right there.
Yeah. Like I've thought of the reasons. I was like, well, I wasn't tired, so that's not. Because if I was tired, I would have fully been open to that one.
Yeah.
Because again, that's not an uncommon thing that I've heard, like literally people screaming in my ears as I'm trying to sleep or something. Because like I'm just so sleep deprived and like, you know, halfway into a dream or something.
Yeah.
And like fucking another thing is like I also have heard from people that I rather trust. They're adults, so I have no reason to distrust them. It's people that I work with, in fact, who have told me situations where they are almost certain they've run into an encounter with a ghost. And it's encounters that, like, they actually have a full-on, like, tangible story with it, too.
Okay.
Like, you could do the research on the thing they're talking about, and it was, you know, it's all for example, I'm not even going to give out a name or anything. I'm just going to say there was someone that I used to work for. Back when I used to work with this. They were on a horse ride with a friend of theirs, right?
Yeah.
They were going out on a trail or whatever. And on that trail there's a barn, right? Like a barn and a house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And on their ride, they got greeted by a man, right? And they held a, like, I can't recall exactly what she said was in the conversation. I just know that they had a whole ass conversation with this man. And she went into detail on what they talked about.
Okay.
So no, they had this whole ass conversation with this man or whatever. And as they were, you know, riding off after they were done talking or whatever, they looked to their friend, right, and they say, I didn't know that someone lived out here. And they said, no, neither did I. So, and the thing is, it was their friends, like, they lived nearby, so they would have known about this. It's like, yeah, no, I didn't know that either. It's weird, I've never seen them around here before or whatever. So, you know, after the ride, a couple days passed, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently their friend had gone back to visit this person, right? On one of their rides. And he wasn't there. So they went to ask around about it because she still found it weird that, you know, she didn't know this person was here this whole time, right? And through just a description to the appearance or whatever, so someone who also lived nearby them, right?
Yeah.
They said, that's old man so-and-so, I can't remember the name exactly. They said, that's old man so-and-so, he died a while ago. Like, before you moved in.
Yeah, see, that I can fucking explain. Oh, what the fuck? It's like
they had like no picture of this man. They just had a physical description. They saw him.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy.
It's like, how do you fake something when you're giving a description of someone you've never seen before, but you clearly saw them?
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, that's some of that shit, dude.
Like, I have no reason to distrust this woman because she was probably one of my best bosses ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it was Halloween. She wasn't telling a fucking ghost story or anything. It was just a normal chat we were having, you know, during work.
Yeah, that's. It's like when you hear stories like that, it's like fucking. It's hard to believe that there aren't ghosts, you know, or spirits or whatever. If there's a difference.
Yeah, and also, I mean, call me crazy. I'm a full believer in the Ouija board. I genuinely think it has a passage to like fucking contacting people because I've used it before with family, and like it's said some pretty weird shit that turned out to be actually true.
Another creepy shit, man.
Yeah. Delta. I mean, we might as well go into like topics of banter and just stuff because like no one's gonna be interested in just watching murder-wise things.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Got any stuff you want to talk about?
Sorry. Don't. Do you have like an obvious topic yourself, or?
I'm just looking for anything.
I guess talk. I guess while we're just talking, yeah, bouncing. Favorite overall show or work of fiction.
Well, I think that's obvious.
I think I have an idea, but I just want you to confirm.
Inuyasha.
Like overall, like everything.
Out of everything, Inuyasha is my favorite thing to watch. Why do you think I'm rewatching it mostly?
That's an interesting choice. I don't. That's a hard one. I don't think I would personally. I don't know. I really did like Inuyasha. You know this. I don't think I would say it's like my absolute favorite.
And neither Dragon Ball.
No, not Dragon Ball. Again, it's like my person. It's like yeah, with anime, it's like it probably is Dragon Ball. But like if I have to say like overall, all of fiction, like
oh, all of fiction. Okay, hang on, I take it back. Harry Potter.
Okay, good. But yeah, I was gonna say because I remember the other day you were talking about not a lot about Harry Potter, but I remember you saying that you did like Harry Potter, like a good amount. So I was gonna say, what was big for me? If I had to choose. Damn, it's harder than I thought. Weirdly enough, I think I will have to go with probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Weirdly enough.
It's like how that's another anime.
Well, I guess it does, doesn't it? But I think I mean Yu-Gi-Oh! Overall, like as a property, not just the anime. So like I like the show, but I also like the card game. I just like the overall like I don't know like the overall aspect of like Yu-Gi-Oh! As a card game and as a property.
Okay.
Because I don't even. I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, anime, whatever content. I haven't watched any of it since fucking Arc V, and that's been like 7 years. I don't even know
what
the
Yuki was the main character.
Yeah, so it's like.
Bro, I never understood that. Why name a show something after a character, right? Right? Hear me out. Why name it after a character, but in the next season you get rid of it? No, I'm genuine. Give me a reason why people do that, because there doesn't seem like to me that there is one. In fact, it seems like a dumb marketing option.
I mean, it's like they already. I mean, that is weird because like in the world of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, it's not called Yu-Gi-Oh, it's called Duel Monsters.
Yeah, it's called Duel Monsters.
So if
Why
anything,
not call it Duel
the
Monsters?
show, yeah, the show should be called either dual monsters or something to that effect. It shouldn't be called Yu-Gi-Oh! Because in
Hey,
universe,
if you're planning just to
nothing
use the character once, then, you know, don't make another season with a different character.
I don't regret them making more, but I do agree that it's like it's
I
weird.
know, but like again, you don't see Pokemon saying or Pokemon's fucking anime title being Ash. Even though it could have been that for a while, but now they're getting rid of Ash, so Pokemon still works.
Pokemon still very much works, yeah.
Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll be back with more Banter.